through it. Is he dead? We have to move him. Everyone, come on.
Hi, it's me. I'm sorry, I know you asked me not to call you anymore, but it's been 45 years today. Thomas has got to be what, more than twice his age by now? You don't have to call me back, but it's been long enough. I think it's time we talked about this. About him. Maybe actually try to make things right. Maybe actually try to do something. I can't sleep. If you can, call me. Hope you're well. Hope your family's well. Bye.
Mom.
So what's up? And you gotta stop walking here, Thomas. It's way too far. Just give me a call and I can come
I've been seeing him way more often. Pretty much every single night.
Is that why you came over here?
Why do you never take me seriously?
I do. I do believe you. I believe Joe and Chris and Ellen and Patrick. I believe all of you guys. The difference is they never once fought me when I said we needed help, Thomas. And the group sessions we've been going to, they've been really great. Even Joe was getting something out of it until he stopped going. But let me give you Dr. Schultz's number.
I don't want to go to a doctor.
Why not? Are you scared?
No, because someone making sense of it isn't going to make him go away. Why do you never understand that? Tell me something, Carmen. Do you never see him anymore? Never. So no, I don't want to go to your stupid doctor, and damn it, you sidetracked me. Listen, today I went to find the spot for my dream last night. They've been getting closer to home. I'm not sure if that matters or
How
not.
far did you have to walk? It's not safe to go to these places and never tell anybody, Thomas.
It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, when I went there, it was empty, just like every other time. But when I got home, I found this in my mail.
What is all this? I think I've heard this story of the Matthias Easton kid. He's the one that went missing when our parents were kids, right?
I'm not totally sure. And I don't know who left any of this for me, but look at this one. That's my mom and yours, and this is Mr. Hardy. But I have no idea who this is or this.
Does none of this concern you? I mean, this is really creepy, Thomas.
I don't know. Honestly, it feels like it might be purposeful somehow. All of it, I mean. If someone was gonna stalk me, why would they do it like this, you know? I came over here to ask for a favor, actually. If you can, will you drive me to my mom's?
Sure. How'd the science fair go?
What? Oh, Patrick. I think he got third or something.
You didn't go? He seemed pretty excited about it. Thomas?
Hang on. You think we're being followed?
What?
I think it's Joseph. We can lose him.
Alright.
What the hell, Joseph? What are you doing? I'm sorry, Thomas. Please just don't. I wasn't trying to. I didn't mean to. Please just don't hurt me, please. You know I'm not going to hurt you. Why the hell are you following us? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to. Just Carmen stopped answering my calls.
I can never even make out what you're saying, Joe. Every time we talk, you sound totally crazy. Now you're following me around? What is wrong with you?
Listen, Joe, do you need food or something? Like, what? I told you to just call me if you ever needed anything like that. I don't need any food. Mom won't talk to me anymore either.
What do you want me to do about that, Joe? I mean, clearly she has good reason to be afraid of you.
I was just coming to talk to you. I haven't been allowed to see Madeline in a while, and I wanted to know how she was doing. Then I saw you two leaving. I wanted to make sure you were going okay. I miss you guys. No one's afraid of you, Joe. But do you know why your mom won't talk to you? And why she won't let you see Madeline? It's because whenever you come around, you act like this. I mean, this was psychotic, Joseph. What is your deal? I don't mean to act any kind of way. Well, you do, Joe. You've been seeing him too, more often, haven't you? I used to be like you. Always angry.
We're going to see Thomas's mom, Joe. We need to go.
You tell her I said hello? Patrick too? Yeah. Yeah, we'll tell them. But listen, you have to stop doing stuff like this. It's not good for you or us. I'm sorry. Hey, Carmen?
Yeah?
Can you ask Mom to start answering my calls again? I want to see Madeline before her birthday. Please, it's still my family.
I'll ask her.
Go home, Joe. Okay, sure. Good night. I'm sorry.
Hey, I thought I heard the garage door open. How are you two?
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Carmen, how are you? How are your folks?
I miss Wolf. They're great.
Good. He's not late. Tommy, what are you guys doing here?
Can we sit down somewhere, Mom?
Where'd you find these, Tommy?
Someone sent them in the mail.
Who?
No return address. Who are these other kids in the picture with Mr. Hardy and Mrs. Sinclair?
Look how young I am in that picture, Tommy. I don't know who those other kids could be.
Well, you still have your old yearbooks upstairs, right?
I got rid of those.
Well, I'm pretty sure Mr. Hardy or Mrs. Sinclair didn't send it.
I'm sure not.
I didn't know you were home. Don't you have to work tomorrow? Hi, Carmen.
I miss Wolf.
Hey, Dad. We're not staying. I just came home to ask Mom about some of these.
I don't think I can help you with any of this.
What? Why?
You know what, Tommy? I think you should just go home. I need to I need to go to bed.
Mom?
This is your mom.
Yeah, and this is my mom, and that's Mr. Hardy.
Wow, that's Scott. Age hit him like a truck.
Jesus, Dad.
Sorry. Wonder who these other kids are.
That's actually why we're here.
Wait a minute, Tommy. Let me take this up and talk to your mom about it. While you're here, you want to take a look at my new gun?
No, Dad. Wait here for a sec.
What are you doing here?
I came to talk to Mom for a minute.
You didn't come to the science fair.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's fine. It's fine. I won, but,
I thought Mom said you got third. Why were you standing here, Patrick?
saw him in there last night.
What?
He was in the back, behind the heater, just staring, like always.
I've never seen him in the house before.
I told Mom. She said the same thing she always tells us, that she'll see if she can find someone new for me to talk to. I don't know how many different doctors I've seen now. All that's ever seemed to help even a little bit has been group. But I do know that nothing ever makes our dreams go away. I don't want to go to therapy, but I'm just so tired, Tom. Everything everyone says makes me so mad. Little things. Overhearing conversations that I'm not even a part of. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just wish I could sleep.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, really? Because there's something wrong with you. And me. And with all of us. You know, I've never thought that seeing the same horrific-looking guy in my dreams since I was 10 years old was strange. Because Mom never acted like it was strange. But it is strange, Tom. Why did he never go away? Why does he never move? And why do we all see him? It's not like we're related to the Sinclairs or anything. Or the Hardys. So why do we all see the same thing when we sleep? I'm just tired of being tired. I don't know what to do. But I know that seeing the same therapist I've always seen isn't going to do anything. And neither will any new ones. It's getting pretty close to being every night. I don't even want to go to bed anymore.
You need to sleep, Patrick.
Next time I'm doing something special, Tom, I expect you to come.
I know, and I will.
You don't come home very often anymore. I feel pretty alone here.
Mom and Dad are here.
Yep. They are.
I don't know what to tell you, son. Your mom got really upset over that picture. And all that stuff was before I was around. It was before I was here. So I don't really know much about what happened to the Easton family. You know, that was a long time ago. You know, she really didn't want to talk about it. I don't see her wanting to talk about it, you know, in the future. Sorry.
Dad, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Is Patrick still dating that girl? Mary, I think?
I don't think so. They broke up a while ago. He didn't seem all that upset about it, though.
Is he still on the soccer team?
No, he quit. Why?
What was on his display for the science fair?
I don't know. I had to work late that night. I really can't remember. It seems like your mom said it had something to do with dreams, maybe sleep cycles. Now come to think of it, seems like she was pretty upset about that too. Why do you ask, son? Tommy?
Hi, Dad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at home right now. Yeah, I'm coming for dinner. No, I don't need any money right now. Use whatever you have on groceries, Dad. How's Mom? Really? No, she didn't tell me
Stay busy. Always busy. Busy, busy.
number you have
I hate you, you bitch. Madeline? Madeline? Are you there?
What do you want, Joseph? I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Joseph, I really can't talk.
Wait, no. I'm sorry, I didn't think you were going to answer. How are you, Maddie? Almost 17, huh? You must be excited. I saw you guys won the soccer game last week. That's awesome. I wish I could have been there. Maddie?
I have to go, Joe.
Wait. Hello?
I love you. I don't like being here, Thomas.
Have you ever been here before, Madeline?
A long time ago, I think. I can't really remember, but I knew how to get here, so I must have done something here at some point.
How do you feel being here?
Anxious?
Has that been getting any worse?
I don't know. Why?
Where was he? How far away is this place from your house?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, Al. Didn't mean to scare you.
It's fine.
I figured I'd find you here. Here's your coffee, just like you like it.
Thank you.
Are you studying? Yes.
I'm ready.
Can I hear one? I assume it's poetry. Ah, come on, little sis. It's me.
Fine. It's a work in progress, so be quiet. Together, always. When young and when older. Together, always. Alone, not us, not ever.
Happy, always. You and me, forever. Young, always.
Wow, what's that one called? So, anything else going on?
What do you need from me, Chris?
I just need to spend some time with you. I feel like I don't see you anymore. Okay, well, I'm sure you saw all of Thomas's texts. I was going to go over to Carmen's to hear him out. I just wanted to know if you wanted to ride.
I wasn't planning on going.
Why not?
He never comes to any of the group therapy sessions, and he's always been fine with just living with everything and going on his aimless adventures alone. So I don't know why he'd expect me to care about whatever he's going on about now that he suddenly does.
It sounded kind of important.
It's always been important, Chris. We've had our ways of dealing with it, and he had his. Difference is we never called him crazy or stupid or acted like he was wasting his time, even though he was. We've always been in this together. You, me, Carmen, Patrick, everyone, but not him.
It might be worth it, sis. Besides, better late than never, right? We've known him for as long as I can remember, El. Things haven't always been great, yeah, but that doesn't mean they can't get better. Come with me. So, we had a pledge recently, and he was kind of a piece of shit. You know, he's trying out. We didn't like him, but we gave him a chance, and, you know, you do a little bit of pain with pleasure in this sort of thing when you're trying to get them to try out. So, and within a frat, anyways, you know, you're always trying to. We're big drinkers. It's what we like to do, and so we get this kid and comes in, and you know, we have some bigger guys in our frat, so had the bigger guys grabbed him, and you know, you stretch him out like a horse, essentially. Got all pulled out, all the limbs, and I'm proud of it. But he, you know, we whipped him a little bit with the belt because you know we started with the pain aspect. In order to get into this frat, there's got to be a little bit of pain, and then we busted out the alcohol and we held his head back, and we kind of waterboarded him with the alcohol. And he started coughing, and you know, he may have gone unconscious for a minute, but we got through all the alcohol and let him be for a minute, and then he finally came to. And that's the story. I'm not exactly proud of it, but you know, when I get into the frat, sometimes you do things you're not. You know, got to go through a little bit of pain, a little bit of suffering, but you know. And now, and again, I said, he's kind of a piece of shit, so I didn't like him that much.
That sounds really traumatizing, Chris.
The kid's totally fine. What? Nothing.
You have something to show us?
Yeah.
In this picture, this is my mom and your dad, and this is Mrs. Sinclair.
Who are those two?
I don't know. I was hoping you might.
We've always known our parents met in grade school.
Look through the rest of it.
You think these are related?
This all showed up in my mail out of nowhere. They all graduated in 1984, same year this Matthias Easton would have. I don't know what to think right now. I just want to know who those other kids are. We all started having the same dream when we turned 10. None of us are related. There's no shared event from our past that could have caused it. And nothing has ever been able to explain it. I want to know who sent this to me, and I want to know who those other kids are, because maybe we can finally stop it.
What do you need us for?
Take this to your dad. See if he knows who the other kids are.
I don't know, man. This is really weird. Our dad doesn't like to share anything.
Weirder than our dreams.
I guess not. Hang on a sec. I'm getting a call.
Will you make sure that your dad sees this?
Sure. Thomas, I have to ask, did you drop out of school because of the dreams?
No, there was a lot of, no.
Dad wants us to come home for dinner tonight, Al. So Thomas, I guess you're in luck. We'll show him the picture, but just a heads up, I don't know if we're gonna get too much from it.
Drive safe, you guys. Talk soon. Yep. Madeline?
Hi.
Bad dream?
Yeah, hey, I was thinking, if you could set it up, could we have another session, a group one with everyone, with Dr. Schultz?
Yeah, I can give him a call, see if he's available sometime soon. Thomas and I were just talking about this earlier, actually.
Great.
Are you okay? What's wrong, Maddie?
Nothing. Is Joseph okay? Have you seen him recently?
I'm sure he's fine.
Can you go see him tomorrow just to check? Please?
Yeah, get back to sleep, Maddie.
Okay.
Hi, Angela. Look, I know it's been a while since we've spoken, so I'll be the first one to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I tried to tell you how to help Carmen and Joseph and Madeline. They are your kids. That was not my place, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm calling because the other day, Thomas brought a picture to the house of us and Trent, that one from years and years ago of us and Scott and him. I don't know how he got it, but Trent called me the other day too, and I'm starting to worry that they are going to find out about everything. Patrick's dreams have only been getting worse, and Thomas hardly answers the phone anymore. His father's worried about him. I'm worried about him. Okay, listen, Angela. I hope Carmen and Madeline are doing all right, and Joseph too. Seems like years since I've seen that boy. If you could please call me back when you get this. I have a bad feeling right now. I'm not sure what to do. Thanks. Bye. kid?
Carmen called me earlier today. I guess she set up another appointment with Dr. Schultz. She said even Thomas would go this time. I was hoping I could go. I know it's kind of expensive, but I had a dream about some bridge. And he was there, like always. I mean, something felt just different, I guess. Mom?
I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to get back to you. My dad got really nervous for some reason because I had the picture. He doesn't really get like that. Thomas, I don't feel right about any of this. I couldn't get him to talk about anything, really. He was super dodgy. So yesterday, I went to my mom's work at the elementary school for lunch, and she let me look in their library. They've got copies of all the old yearbooks in there, you know? I had to look through a few, but I'm pretty sure I figured out who those kids are. Their names are John, Andrew, and Trent Hill. I can't be sure, but to me they look like a match. I looked them up, and John Andrew lives in Cincinnati. He has a son named Dennis. I couldn't find much on Trent. I know he graduated from Blackwood High the same year as their parents, but other than that, nothing. Could one of them be putting this in your mail?
I don't know. Maybe.
Now what?
I'm gonna go to Cincinnati.
You're just gonna show up on this guy's doorstep?
No. I'm gonna find his son.
How do you plan to get there?
I'll take a bus.
I wouldn't miss Dr. Schultz's session tonight if I were you. Everyone's expecting you to be there. You told Carmen you'd come, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be there?
Looks that way.
I think you'll like it more than you think, Thomas.
I wonder sometimes if the reason we see him is because of the thoughts we all have, or because of the things we regret or feel guilty over. Something else I've been wondering about is why we see him in the places we do. Sometimes it's at home, where we should all feel safe, and sometimes I find myself in places I'm pretty sure I've never been before. I never know why he shows up where he does. I feel like when he's watching me, I don't know, like he's trying to remind me of something. Like he wants me to feel guilty, like I did something wrong. I just don't know what it could be. I don't understand.
Why do you think you've come to wonder such things, Patrick? A better question for all of you, actually, is why do you think you've all invested so much time and thought into something you've only ever experienced in your minds? This man, or rather this figure, has been such an important aspect to all your lives since before I first met Carmen nearly 10 years ago. And he has never ceased to be, but he has also never existed outside of your minds. So, why do you believe most of you have never accepted him as only being a dream?
Because we all see him, and there's no apparent reason as to why.
It's hard not to think about it when it drove one of our closest friends crazy.
He's not crazy, he just needs help. Maybe he could be here if we weren't being charged a small fortune.
Madeline! It's alright, Carmen. I've not forgotten about Joseph, Madeline. Perhaps we can work something out so that he can begin attending again. Now then, you assert that there's no reason for you all to see the same being in your dreams. Ellen, but is that truly the case? You've all known one another for your whole lives. Is it too outlandish to propose that perhaps there's an incident from the past that has caused this phenomenon? Is there no shared experience that potentially comes to mind?
We've been on a lot of vacations together.
Really?
What does she want us to say here, Carmen? Dr. Schultz, I can't think of any traumatic event or anything that we've all shared. Plus, each of us didn't start seeing him until we turned 10, which obviously happened at different times.
I don't think any of you will deny that there's a real connection between all of your families and between all of you. I've watched for years as you've all been there for each other and cared for each other like no others I've ever seen. It is truly remarkable. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. I digress. My most focal thought regarding this entire situation that we now discuss is in what way you are all connected, aside from your upbringings, that could be causing these dreams. And I fear that if we cannot uncover this answer, we may never find your truth.
How could we know? If none of us can think of anything now, couldn't that mean there isn't an answer?
If there isn't an answer, do any of you think that could mean this particular truth is one you are not meant to find?
So what? Just have these dreams for the rest of our lives?
Do you believe that finding the truth would make them go away, Madeline?
I don't know.
Carmen has found a lot of success in accepting these dreams as what they are, just that, dreams. They cannot hurt you, friends, and perhaps that means they should simply just be an aspect in your life. Maybe one day the truth will be uncovered, but for now, it may be unhealthy to spend so much time searching for an answer that may not exist.
I don't know if you can really say that, Doctor.
I only wish to see you as happy as Carmen, Patrick. I wish that for all of you.
Is this seriously what you guys do every single time? You just sit around and ask yourselves questions and never do anything to actually figure out the answers? God damn.
Dennis? Who are you? My mom used to know your dad. Here, I have a
What do you want?
Answers.
You have the same dreams? Of him?
Yes.
When did it start?
When I was 10.
Me too. It's strange. Recently I've felt connected to him, almost. How did you find me?
Your dad's on the left. My mom's the girl on the right. Someone left all that in my mail. I don't know who. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It wasn't me.
Let's say it was.
Then why are you here?
Tell me about your dad.
Really doubt it was him.
I didn't say it was him either.
He's lived here for the past 35 years. He's never mentioned Blackwood or anyone from there. I know that's where he grew up, but I doubt he would even remember who your mom is.
That's fine, Dennis. I have nothing to accuse your dad of. Do you know who this kid is, by chance?
Why would I know who that is?
His name is Trent Hill. He went to grade school with your dad and my mom. You know that name?
Yeah, actually. I do.
Who is he?
I don't know him. But I remember a few years back when I still lived with my parents, this absolutely batshit guy broke into our house and demanded to speak to my dad about something. I remember my mom and dad fighting about whether to press charges against the guy, but my dad wouldn't for some reason. After I moved out, I got a letter in the mail from the guy that broke in. Trent Hill. He wanted me to meet with him. Something about wanting to talk to me about my dad and about my dreams. I don't know how he knew about them. I might still have it somewhere. As far as I know, he still lives in the same place. But he hasn't tried to contact me since then.
Kettering.
Is there something I should know?
I'm going to find out why we have these dreams, Dennis. Thanks for talking to me. I'm going to leave you my phone number in case you need anything. Or if anything happens.
Happens?
Who is he?
I do not want you to talk to that man.
What are you hiding from me? Who is he?
Thomas David Wolfe, I forbid you to speak to that man!
Yeah? Well, good fucking luck with that.
Where are you going?
The bus station.
Why?
To go home.
Just because you live somewhere doesn't make it your home. Your home is here. Why don't you stay?
In case you didn't hear, I just dropped quite the bomb in there.
I don't care.
Cool? Cool.
Why do you have to be like this? You only ever show up here when you need something from one of us or to cause problems. What kind of bullshit is that?
Look, Patrick.
No, you look. I'm alone. Yes, Mom and Dad are here, but that doesn't change anything, Thomas. You used to come around just to see how I was. Not even that long ago, if I was in the science fair and you knew it, you wouldn't have missed it for the world. I'm sick of it.
You don't have any idea what's going on.
Yeah? And I don't expect you're going to tell me. Don't come back here, Thomas. Not unless you plan on making some big changes. Either go back in there and apologize to Mom, or leave and don't come back.
I'm not going to do that, Patrick. Hi, it's me. Just want to make sure you're okay. Call me back.
Joseph?
Take me to Mom and Dad's. They'll let me in if you're with me.
I can't do that, Joe.
Why not?
Because Mom will call the police.
On our own son?
Yes, Joseph, on our own son.
How does it make you feel, Carmen? That our mother, no, your mother, would call the police on our own son. All he wants to do is talk to his little sister. That's all I want to do. I just want to say hello to Madeline. Are you going to take up for me? Are you going to have my back?
It's not that simple, Joe. Just come inside.
How? How isn't it?
Because last time Mom let you in, you ended up shrieking in her face about the guy from our dreams. It was horrifying, Joseph. Do you not remember that? Yes, you've been getting better, but it's not your house and it's not mine. You should just go home.
This is my family too. Where am I supposed to go if I can't go home? Where do I go if I can't go to my family?
Yes. I know they did. Her? Yes, she will. Yes. I will.
Dennis, it's Thomas. Call me.
No. No.
What are you doing?
I saw him. I really saw him, Carmen.
Saw who? Oh my god.
Call Thomas.
No! Admit what you did. Admit it! Fucking admit it! No! Patrick is dead! He's gone for no fucking reason! You know what you did, Mom! Admit it! Say it! Say what you did! You coward!
What do you think you're doing? Don't you talk to your mother like that.
You don't even know.
Hey! What did I say, Thomas? Don't you ever talk to your mother like that.
She killed him.
Go! Now! What's he talking about? Rose? What's he talking about?
Thomas? Listen to me. You, Madeline, and Joseph need to grab everything you need, just what you need, and get the hell out of Blackwood until it's safe to come back. Right now. I'm not fucking around, Carmen.
What are you talking about?
Listen, it isn't safe here anymore.
The fuck are you doing here?
The fuck are you doing here?
What is going on? Thomas?
I let him out, Joe.
I don't know what that means. How long is Madeline supposed to stay hiding? She's gonna miss school, Thomas. It's her senior year.
Until I figure something out.
There's nowhere for them to go.
I don't know what to tell you. Blackwood isn't a safe place for you all to be right now. Chris and Ellen went to stay with their grandparents in Maine. You all need to get out of here too.
I'm not saying I don't believe you, because I do, but what exactly are you asking me to believe here, Thomas?
That thing from our dreams killed Patrick.
Don't say his fucking name.
I'm sorry, but what are you saying? That thing is just out there waiting for us?
I don't know.
The report said that there were knife wounds. I'm sorry, all I'm saying is just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't have to. You can ask Carmen or Madeline what they saw.
Why do you think we'll be safer if we leave?
Because you'll be together. Just away from here, away from all of this, just away from everything.
And what about you? You want me to trust you?
Yes.
Then tell me what you're hiding. If you don't, I'm not taking Madeline or Carmen anywhere. For some reason, my mother agreed to let Madeline leave their house right in the middle of the school year. No, it's not because she's concerned with some monster waiting to kill her. And it's sure as shit not because she's concerned with her well-being. God knows she wouldn't let Madeline stay anywhere with me if that were the case. I want to know why.
Clever. Fine. Did Carmen ever tell you about a picture I had a little while ago? One of our parents and two strangers? Well, one of them was named Trent Hill. Mother. For what it's worth, I've decided I don't blame you. The past is something everyone has, and something no one can ever erase, despite however much we might end up wanting to, and we all have our regrets. Patrick was perhaps the most special person in the world to me, but I know that the same can be said for you and Dad. So, I know you feel this pain too. In the end, you're still my mother, and I still love you with all the love a son can have for his mother. But you didn't protect us. I know you were afraid, just like we are now. But you didn't protect Patrick. I don't know if we'll see each other again, because I will protect everyone else now, no matter what I have to do.
Madeline? Carmen? Carmen? Why are you doing this?
For salvation, forgiveness for me, for my father. Only the rest of you, your own mothers and fathers, are to suffer. The past cannot ever be undone, and it cannot be buried. It will always resurface. She must know that what happens now, from this moment until it ends, is because of what she has done.
Who?
She who casts the final stone. He will come to save you, and then it will end for good.
What the hell, Joseph?
Carmen!
Joe.
He took them. Madeline and Carmen. He took them.
I have to get you to the hospital, Joe.
There's no time. They might not have a lot of time. Madeline, she needs me.
Joseph.
Save her, please, Thomas. And tell her that I love her with all of my heart. Carmen, too, please. Tell them both that I'm sorry.
I will.
Thomas. Even when things got as bad as they ever did, between you and me, between our families, I've always loved you like a brother.
You too, Joe. where, Dennis?
Don't worry, Thomas. They're safe. At home. You know it was her, don't you?
Yes. Don't make me hurt you.
If you do, he will never leave you. She must.
You killed my brother. He never hurt anybody. He wasn't my mother. He wasn't any of our parents. None of us have ever hurt anyone. Joseph never hurt anyone. How is killing us making anything right, Dennis?
Those forgotten lives, those destroyed, the wasted, worth any less than ours. Was his life worth nothing? Someone always has to suffer.
Tell me where they are.
Those who live in guilt will die in pain.
Thomas, we're in here.
No secrets.
Hey,
Hey.
so you guys are really leaving today?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. Somewhere far.
Do you want me to drive?
Go to sleep, Maddie. We still have a long way to go tomorrow.